Hey guys, Neon Genesis here and welcome back to my Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play, and in this episode we're going to be going into Haukke Manor, the next dungeon that we need for our main scenario quest. So without any more stalling, I'll just jump straight into our Haukke Manor duty selection, start searching for that. Now I'm just going to check I've got food on me. I was about to say I have nothing on me, but that was my key items. Let's have a look here. So we've got some mole loaves. Vitality, not bad. Critical hit rate 2, not bad. Skill speed, that's alright. Yeah, we've got sword oath. We've now got a sword oath, which we need to start getting used to using a little bit now. And got that there still, that's fine. I think there's nothing else I need. Oh yes, this is pretty important. So I wanted to go over real quick while we're waiting that now that I've got my Conjurer to level 15, I can now take abilities from my Conjurer straight onto my Paladin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, for the sake of that I can take, as you can see it says additional 0 out of 3. Going to Conjurer. If I had other jobs unlocked I'd be able to take some other spells and bits and bobs, but since I've unlocked Conjurer, that's what I've done. So I'm going to take over Care, Protect and Raise. Now I'm going to assign to hotbar here to be there. Protect, I'm going to assign that to there. Raise, I could take Raise. I could put that on another hotbar just for the sake of being able to raise, but I shouldn't need to if we've got a white mage or a scholar or something in the party. Now, the interesting thing about a scholar and white mage is that they both don't get raise. I suppose scholar can take over raise if they wanted to, but they don't. They actually have resurrection, and white mage have raise, or conjurer have white mage, have raise even. So we shouldn't be much longer. We're just waiting for a healer, and then we can go into Haukke Manor. So for the time being, I'm going to talk over some other bits and bobs while we're waiting. In fact, no I won't. I'm going to go over my gear real quick. So you can see that my gear has been, as you can see, it's still pretty low level. I've now got level 30 body piece. I took that from the level 25 quest, from my gladiator quest. I haven't got any other decently improved armor. Now from one of the main story missions, I forget which one it was, you get the Dawn wrist card, so I'm wearing that. And I also got a new shield because I did that from a gladiator quest as well. But what I want to sort of run over real quick while I've got the time is the reason why I'm sort of, or it looks like I was loot whoring in a lot of the dungeons for the ethereal stuff, is because with your ethereal stuff, if you're finished using it, you can, you know, convert it, which is good and handy for using to get material, which I haven't gone through into converting armor into material yet. But also, another good thing we can do with it is if you don't want to have the material to sell, or whether to use for crafting or whatever, then you could always go to your grand company, as I'll show you right now. And if you go to your personnel officer, you can then ask to do a supply and provisions mission. Click over to expert delivery, and now I'm not the highest rank to do it yet, but when I'm higher rank enough, you're able to hand in your, excuse me guys, indigestion. You'll be able to hand over your ethereal armor, and for that in exchange you'll get seals. Now some of the seals you get are quite worth it, so I do recommend that. And what do I get with seals, you may ask? Well, you can either ask for a promotion, which I've done once, and I'm at the second to bottom rank now, yay. Or you can click the Flames Quartermaster, or the Quartermaster of that grand company that you're in, and you can ask for some armor or swords. Now, I could get the sword here, but the sword I've got from the Gladiator Quest level 25, I think it was, is better damage than this one. So I'm not going to bother with getting one of them ones, but you can get the next upgrade when you rank up to get the level 31, which would have been much nicer. Obviously it hits harder, physical damage +3 in green, you can see it has more damage on that. But again, I'm not that rank yet, but what I will get is you can go over to the other side to armour, and you can also get materials, you can get some ventures, But from the armor here, I'm going to get, I think it was the, where are you? I think I'm going to get the boots here. And we're in. So, I'm thinking I'm going to get the Sabaton boots. So that's 22 magic, 22, magic defense and 22 defense. More on that, so I'll take that for 1,000 seals. And put them on real quick, since I only had level 15 feet. So, all good to go. I think I was going to upgrade my armor some more to kill some more time, but it seems that we're in, so just jump straight into Haukke Manor. Now, as you can see, that didn't take me too long. It's probably the longest I've ever had to wait for any of the dungeons we've gone in. So welcome, guys, to Haukke Manor. Now, what's interesting about Haukke Manor is that you're not in a dungeon as such, or a cave, or anything like that. We are actually in a manor, or a mansion, or a house. So first things first, I'm going to use some food. I think I'm going to go for the... Where was it? I think I'm going to go for the mole loaf. Yeah, let's go for the mole loaf. And I guess I'll cast Protect. There we go. So I've actually lost my number system, so I'm going to have to do this manually for now. So I'm going to mark with 1, 2, mark 3. Now we're going to attack number 2 for now. Oh no, never mind. Whew. Now what you want to watch out for is these manor maidservants. Now they do actually always do one move straight away to you. As you saw was that massive AoE that they did. So you want to be on your toes as a paladin to shield lob if you can. Just gonna flash a few times. Bit of a kind of sloppy start from my part there, but we got there. I'm not going to worry too much. Now, while I've got a minute, I'm going to put some marks on my... you know what? I'm going to do marks manually, I think. So as you can see, we went in from the manor, we turned left down the corridor and into the first room here, which is where we need to go to get the tiny key. Just lying on the floor at the end there, so you do need to come in here. So you want to watch out for these maid servants, I think I was going to say. So let's go with 1, 2, and then 3. I'm going to use Sardo for extra damage. Shield. Lob should be up when we get a moment, because I think when we parry or block an attack, that's when the shield swipe will be up. Sorry, not shield, lob. Savage Blade, Rage of Villain. Now that's always going to be my rotation now. There we go. I'm not taking much damage so far. Shield bash. Now the annoying thing about going from Gladiator to Paladin is you can see the hotbar has completely changed on my crossbar. So all my abilities and everything have been mixed up or kind of back to default. So what's really annoying is that now my abilities are all swapped around a little bit. I've just got to get used to them. I could have swapped them around, but I didn't feel it was a big change. Now watch. Now he's going to do an AoE here, which I'm going to shield bash. And down she goes. Now there's a little coffer in the room to the left here. Probably not worth anything, just an ether, but it's always something. I don't need to put numbers up because we seem to be all attacking the same enemy, so that's all good. Simple and smooth run. Of course, like any other dungeon we've done, we're going to keep our back to the wall so that they're doing the moves against the wall, if anything. Savage Blade, and we got Rage of Alone to finish this enemy off near enough. I'm going to swap to the attic back to my left. Again, as you can see, very nice EXP, quite a significant jump in the XP, but I have got a lot of rest of the XP as well. Yep. And so in the next room we'll have another maid servant. Down you go. Now if you picked up the tiny key, which we just did, see we've got a room here we can unlock. Maybe some enemies in here, no doubt. Yep. 2 enemies here. So again, it doesn't really matter particularly which enemy you're going to be attacking here. None of them do any major bad AoEs. These are just trash mobs really. Switch on to the attic back now. As you can see, they're going down with ease. Okay, we'll go for the treasure coffer. Again, it was only a another effort, so nothing really too much to worry about. So we're going to have a big chunk of enemies on us this time round. So I'm going to have my back to the wall, I'm going to slap Convalescence up, I'm going to flash several times here. And Rampart will be up pretty shortly. And there goes down one. Rampart's almost up. So I'll be on my toes with my Ramparts and my recast timers. And of course, remember to, even though you know you might have enough hit, just to flash all the enemies sometimes can really help the party out because you know, it blinds enemies, which will help the mage out for healing wise. So even though we pulled 4 enemies there, we survived comfortably. No one nearly died. So what I recommend is after probably level 30 or after these dungeons, you're going to probably spam a lot more fates than I've spammed. I'm mainly focused on the storyline just for the EXP and the speed of getting through the storyline and for the let's play. Because these are all kind of like, to me, I see these as baby dungeons. Once you hit level 50, in my eyes, that's when things get interesting. Gonna do that AoE move. Just gonna stun that with shield bash. Just gonna take this off the mage there. Take this one down. So I flashed the other maidservant. Now I've actually got a poison or something on me there. See if I can get rid of it. Antidote. Right. I thought I had an antidote. I have eye drops, never mind. Take it. Oh, so these are going down pretty easy, these maidservants. They're not really going down. Should be a key in a corner. Tiny key. Picked it up. Okay. Next. Another maidservant. Not too worried about that. Convalescence. Provoke these over. So as you can see, like I said before in the last couple of dungeons, I think, you see we're slowly not using the numbers too much. You know, if you find you've got a party who, or a few party members that like to attack several different enemies all at the same time, then maybe it's a good idea to use the number system to kind of give a hint to say, yeah, fight this enemy first if possible. Oh, I almost lost hit on the divan mold there. Take the divan mold here down. Oops. It's going to be annoying, my abilities being mixed up, but I don't feel I'm at this stage where I need to arrange my hotbar to the way I like it yet. As this isn't my main anyway, this is my main character anyway. Okay, so I'm going to go head into this locked door, to be honest. Alright, there should be a coffer in here somewhere. There we go, treasure coffer. Ooh, 3 pots of fine wax, okay. Congratulations, Abby. And we're on our first boss, the Manor Claviger, or Claviger. Whew, okay, let's do this. So, I'm going to talk us through it as we fight. Again, you're not going to have to worry about too much in this fight, other than the kind of magic spells that she'll cast. She, it, he, whatever. See, its HP is flying down. The only thing you have to watch out for is major AoEs, as you'll see. It's a kind of thaumaturge. Doing Void Fire 2, which is basically Fire 2, or something similar anyway. And he's going to do a giant AoE, which you can either stun, or you can run out of AoE range. I could stun these Void Fires, but you can, as a healer, just miss those AoEs there by just dodging them. So even as a healer, you need to watch out what you're dodging. Shield swipe seems to be our new ability there. Let's stun that move. So I need to dodge that move there then. So it's a pretty simple and easy fight. You know, you don't have to face away really from the party, but as habit, or as kind of drill it into yourself as a new tank or a whatever. Just I don't do it. I'll just out of habit, to be honest. So again, they could probably limit break whenever they're ready, and it shouldn't pose as much of a threat. It's probably going to go down probably in the next couple of seconds now. Stun again. Now your stun does technically tick down, so I've stunned him for the first time for 3 seconds, and the second time was only for a second, but Rage of Alone. Fast blade and down. Pick up the green key. Get the treasure coffer. And we'll see we've got ethereal engraved goat skin grimoire. I'll pass that. I could greed it and hand it in for seals, but I'll pass in case this scholar wants it. Just for the sake of it. So when we're ready, you want to do a full turnaround and head out to the door just opposite. Now there's a little quick trick here. If you don't want to fight the enemies all the way down, you can actually just jump down and fight those enemies there, so you'll miss out those 3 enemies there. But for the sake of a smooth run, we'll fight them all. Three. Come on round here. Don't be shy. Abby was nuking a bit too early there, but it's alright. Not to worry. No one died. Again, Rage of Alone. I love Rage of Alone because it does strength down on the enemy, so it's always a benefit. Okay, blind again. Corpse fly, you know, they're all just general trash mobs. There's nothing much to really say, nothing really to talk about in this. But again, if you are a healer, you might want to switch from going from healing to nuking, just for the sake of kind of speeding up the run, I guess. Okay, so that one goes down. Okay, well, same again, but 2 skeletons this time. So 1, 2, and then 3. I'm going to jump down here. Just give these 2 or 3 flashes. Convalescence just to improve the cures. Oh, number 1 went down pretty quick. I know my health was going down a fair bit there, but I just chucked in the odd potion. I just do it manually. I don't really need it on my hotbar now. And I'm out of high potions anyway, so... Now potions at this level is only 80 HP, but 80 HP could be that difference of being able to survive with that extra cure that they could be mid-cast of keeping me alive with. Okay, and when ready, pick up the key, which I think someone's already done. And now we are in the Carnation, I said the Carnation room then. Just going to provoke this mana servant real quick. Stun that move. Because you find in this little area here, you're going to find that there's loads of these little mana made servants around, so you just need to be on your toes with doing shield bash. Now you'll be in a room that appears to be in a form of a square. As soon as you come out here, you can turn right, which you can go into that room there, or you can turn left. You want to follow the room left and round if you can. Should be going to be hopefully an item in there for us. There's a loot. So I've passed the grimoire. There's some earrings there that are pretty nice actually. For a mage there, got determination, spell speed, accuracy, and intelligence. Now I'm going to probably greed them. Like I say, I'm probably going to hand them in as seals, but we'll see. I don't think I'll get it, but we'll see. 1, 2, and then the corpse fly because they're going to link 3. Okay, so Abby again was just a little bit too early before the enemy got to me for me to nuke them, but it's fine, again, we're fine. It's not just, you know, mages that do that, you know, a lot of the bards do that, you know, when you pull something, they end up attacking before they actually reach the Paladin for them to do flash on all the enemies. No big deal though. So McCann actually got that then, who's the scholar. He's either thinking probably the same thing, of trading it in for seals, or maybe even to convert for materia, or he actually needs it to use as a weapon, so... Okay, so next area, going up, we've got another room on our left here with another tiny key in there. 2 tiny keys in here actually. So we'll pick up them. There's 1. There's 2. Maid servant. Gotta get her now. Shield bash that. And then I'm gonna head into this room. Just for the EXP, I think. Again, I've actually got poison on me. With a flash to keep everyone blind if I can. Just to throw in the odd flash out. I kind of like to just throw the odd flash in here and there just to kind of make sure that everything's still on me if I can. I'm going to go straight to the second corpse right here because this one's nearly dead. Again, another flash. So again, another easy run. It's nice and smooth. I seem to be quite fortunate to find really nice people like these that are in the group. Okay, we've got 4 links here, so this is going to be quite interesting. So let's take out the bat first. Then we'll take out the skelly, the 3rd skelly, and then the 4th skelly. Oop, 4th skelly. Now, I've almost got Rampart up. We're a face away here. There we go, Rampart's up. Okay. So I might take a lot of damage here, so I'm going to put Convalescence up. Again, you know, I'm going to throw the odd potion in here and there when I feel it's necessary. When I get to like 800, then I think, okay, I need to put up another potion or so, just to give a helping hand. If you're a healer, you'll understand. Now again, I must stress that I have actually got 50 Dragoon, 50 White Mage, 50 Paladin, all on my main character. So if you guys want to see a dungeon done as a healer, just for the sake of seeing how easy it is, how hard it is, anything like that, leave any comments, leave any feedback for me, and I'll arrange that for us, no problem whatsoever. I know a lot of people are itching to see sort of what end game's like, you know, what's there to do at end game. But to go over a few things, there's kind of bullet points there. We've got PvP, which we can do. We've got 24-man raids. We've got the coiled turn of Barmoots we can do, which are also pretty cool. We've got high level primal fights we can do. I'm talking really hard stuff. Like the Ifrit fight we did, but super hard. Another treasure. So it's a ring. I could take that, I suppose. It's not a stat that I would go for. I can't need it because it's not a DD ring, but a DPS ring. Sorry, but it's a. But I think Barmu Ali, the monk in my party there, I think he'll probably get that, and rightly so. Okay, I'm just going to move them all into here a little bit, into the open, because they're not all near the door there. I also have Black Mage 46, which it's been stuck at 46 for quite a while. No particular reason, just I guess I got stuck into doing sort of end game stuff. What else have we got to do at level 50? We've got Well, so yeah, there's a hard mode of dungeons. So for example, there's Haukke Manor hard mode, which you can get some pretty cool stuff from. Not just like leveling up equipment, so like level 30, 40 equipment like we're getting now. We are actually getting, you'll probably end up getting like level 50, 60 equipment. Now if you want to know why we can get equipment at a level 60 and stuff, and that confuses you, just, you know, I'll go over that in probably a later video. Okay, so we've actually gone around in a square. As you can see, we've gone around in a big square, and we've ended up back where we were, and that was where we originally came from, but we went this way around. Now in the room to my left here, there should be another treasure chest. But they all headed to the boss, so for the sake of the video, we're not going to be doing that. But this is, guys, the next boss. Now you want to be going for the Jester first, and then go for the Manor Steward second, if possible. Now the Jester and the Steward are not too difficult, but there's one move you need to watch out for that Skelly does, and I'll run through that once we get into the fight. Okay, so let's do this. Just going to put up Rampart. Go into my Rage of Alone DPS rotation, or Enmity rotation. There's the Soul Drain is the move you want to watch out for. You'll drain everyone's HP. So I've just stunned it there, so he's probably going to do it again, which means I can stun him one more time, and then after that I'm going to start dodging his AoEs. Okay. So I'm just going to move out of the way of that one. There we go. The Jester's pretty much going to go down. Now the Jester's just any other normal imp, just a lot more HP. There we go, we've got just the Steward to look after now. To look after him. To deal with, I should have probably said there. Soul Drain, stun him again. See, Bamit Ali is on it, he knows straight away what to do, he's just going to dodge that AoE. Otherwise you don't want to be healing the Manor Steward, so... Look at that, guys, 2000 HP for just killing the Jester, wow. And probably at the end of this run we're more than likely going to get a level in. And any minute now I'm pretty sure we'll be using the Limit Break to end the fight quick. Soul Drain, I can't stun that one. Now I think Bamut Ali there thought that I was going to stun it, but as you can see he lost quite a lot of health there, but that's not to worry anyway. He's down, and no Limit Break even needed. Boom, there you go. 2 treasures. And the bloody parchment, which you need to pick up, guys. So what the loot is. So we've got a belt. Oh, we've got some feet, which is quite annoying, because I just got some feet. But we've got some feet there that I can use, so I need that. And there's a belt there. That's a nice belt. That's a nice belt. Plus 3 stats on nearly everything. Now I'll probably greed it. Don't think I'm going to get it. But at the end of the fight it's going to seem really silly, but you want to be returning to the start of Haukke Manor. It's a cool thing about doing dungeons is when you return to the start of the dungeon, not return to Uldar. Now the reason why we return is now we'll have access to go up the stairs with the bloody parchment, which he's used, and the seal's now been broken. Now we don't have to go down the corridor here, but you can get some equipment or another coffer, but by the looks of it I don't think that they want to do it. Now we're going to kill here the Manor Sentry. Now this is a bit of a kind of swift fight, because the Manor Sentry is going to run off as a chicken it is into this room just on its left, which you can't really see, which is effectively going to be the last boss of Haukke Manor. As you can see on the top, on the middle right hand side, you can see it's only taken us half an hour. We've been given 90 minutes to complete the dungeon. Now if it was me, no matter what level I would be, I'd probably go and get the treasure. Now you can see the Manor Sentry is going to fly into this room here. which will trigger a cutscene. Again, make sure to watch the cutscenes, they're pretty cool. And again, just to sort of reiterate, we won't be going down there to get the treasure, which is a bit of a shame. I'd like to show you it, but that's not to worry. People want to crack on and get on with it. So, okay, so here's Lady Amandine. I think that's her name. Lady Amandine. We'll go with that. Okay, so in this fight, it's a bit tricky. You'll see in the corner. I'll talk us through it actually, but you'll see in the corner that there'll be some lamps that light up at some point. You need to be activating the lamps. So again, my role is of course to hold on to the NM here. Oh, I don't know why I said NM. That's Final Fantasy 11 terms. I was going to say boss. I don't know why I said NM, guys. Now, as you can see, so far so good. Just attacking the boss. But now, as you see, there's a void lamp that's appeared there, 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 and there in all 4 corners of the room. Now, what you're going to have to do as a party member, as a healer or whatever, is run and turn off these lamps, because if you don't, I think the darkness comes and I think it damages more. I think that's what happens. So you want to make sure that you turn off those lamps as soon as you can. I'm going to move out of the way of Dark Mist. Now you'll see that the lady's candle here will eventually appear. Now I'm going to try and take hit on that if I can. But by the looks of it, I can't get hit on it. Now it's going to do destruct. It's fine, it'll just kill itself. Now, if you can get hit on these candles, that's brilliant. See, it looks a bit messy. You know, there's enemies left, right, and centre popping, and eventually, without any ease, the mana sentry will eventually pop again, which we'll just fight in shortly. Bit of a tough fight, can get sloppy and messy, but hang in there. Remember that the Lady Amandine is the main boss. So watch out for the AoE move that she's got going on there. So dispose of the ads as soon as you can. Again, Paladin just to focus on the main boss if possible there. You can stun some of her moves to put a bit of ease on the healer, so I'm going to do that in the next move. Just going to stun her there for 3 seconds. And then that should take care of the last boss of Haukke Manor, guys. So I've been Neon Genesis, guys. I hope this video has helped you in some way. I apologise if some of the things I wasn't making sense, because I'm fighting and tanking at the same time. But anyway, guys, if you've liked this video, give it a like, give it a share, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.